Ladies and gentlemen, you're young, not lost. And that matters more than you think. This world moves fast. It screams expectations at you from every direction. Family, friends, social media, even strangers who don't know your name, but still think they know your path. There's pressure to figure it all out. Pressure to be someone impressive, someone successful, someone who always knows what they're doing. But let me remind you, you are not lost just because you haven't arrived. You are exploring, you are evolving, you are becoming. You are learning who you are when no one is watching and who you refuse to be, even when everyone is. And that's not being lost. That's being alive. There's this idea that success should happen quickly, that by the time you're 25 or 30, your purpose should be fully formed and your life picture perfect. But that's not real. That's fantasy. That's pressure talking, not purpose. Life doesn't follow one path, one pace, or one definition of meaning. Purpose doesn't appear in a moment. It unfolds in layers, slowly, quietly, authentically. Being young doesn't mean being clueless. It means you're rich with potential. You have time. You have resilience. You have the gift of trying things and failing, and still rising. You can take risks others are too afraid to try. You can walk away from what doesn't serve your soul and run toward what lights your spirit on fire. And the best part, you don't owe anyone a roadmap. You don't have to explain your detours. Maybe you don't know exactly where you're going, but you know what doesn't feel right. And that's a start. Maybe you haven't found your passion yet, but you've tasted things that don't fulfill you. That matters. Searching for purpose, not perfection. Maybe you haven't achieved greatness, but you're showing up anyway. And that's brave, because the world is loud. It's noisy with comparison. It's loud with pressure. It's shouting timelines and trophies and milestones and checkboxes. And yet here you are choosing to search inward. That's strength. Let me tell you something nobody says out loud. It's okay not to know. It's okay to try 5 different things and fail at them all. It's okay to feel like you're starting over again and again, because one day one of those starts will be the one that sticks. You won't just find your purpose, you'll recognize it. You'll feel it in your bones. Purpose is not a job title. It's not a degree. It's not how many followers you have or how perfect your life looks on the outside. Purpose is what anchors you when the world spins too fast. It's what fuels you when success feels far away. It's what makes you come alive when everything else feels dull. It's not always loud. It's not always glamorous. Sometimes purpose is found in the small acts. Helping someone, standing up for something, creating, expressing, healing, learning. We live in a world that tells you to chase more. More money, more beauty, more applause. But real fulfillment doesn't come from chasing what's outside. It comes from aligning what's within. So maybe the purpose of this season of your life is not clarity. It's courage. Maybe you're here to discover what resilience feels like. Maybe you're here to build character. Maybe you're here to outgrow the version of yourself you've been pretending to be and step into who you really are. You're not behind. You're not off track. You're on a journey. And journeys are messy. They come with wrong turns, broken roads, and moments of doubt. But the most meaningful stories are written in chaos, not comfort. You don't grow when everything goes right. You grow when you have to figure it out. You grow when you fall and have to rise. You grow when you question everything and choose to believe anyway. You're allowed to redefine what purpose means to you. Maybe your purpose isn't one big thing. It's a collection of moments where you were fully present, fully passionate, fully alive. Maybe it's in your relationships. Maybe it's in the work that doesn't make headlines, but heals someone's heart. Maybe it's in your voice, your truth, your story. And even if you're the only one who believes in it, that's enough. You don't need the world to validate your direction. You need to trust yourself to walk it. Yes, the world is noisy. Yes, it's easy to get distracted. But your soul knows the difference between noise and meaning. You just have to slow down enough to listen. You have to be bold enough to walk away from what numbs you. even if it's what everyone else is chasing. You have to be brave enough to honor the quiet whispers of your own intuition over the loud commands of society. Don't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Their wins don't mean your time is running out. Their path is not your path. And success doesn't mean the same thing to everyone. Some people want to change the world. Some people want to change one life. Both are powerful. Both are purposeful. Sometimes you won't feel inspired. That's okay too. Purpose isn't about constant inspiration. It's about consistent alignment. It's about doing the work even when you're unsure. It's about moving forward even when the road is blurry. It's about trusting that this moment, this struggle, this confusion, it's all part of the process. And if you feel like you're running out of time, let me remind you, you're not. You have time to explore, time to fail, time to restart, time to build something real. Your timeline doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Let your life unfold at your own pace. The best things take time. Growth takes time. Healing takes time. Becoming takes time. Don't rush the process. Don't numb the discomfort. Sit with it. Let it teach you. Let it transform you. Because every season has a purpose. Even the ones that feel empty. Even the ones that feel lost. Maybe this season is where you plant the seeds. Maybe the next one is where you bloom. But don't skip the becoming just to impress people who don't even know your story. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to say no to things that don't align. You're allowed to walk away from people who drain you. And you're allowed to dream wild dreams, even when the world tells you to be realistic. You are not lost. You are building. You are growing roots. And one day, those roots will become the foundation of something extraordinary. You don't have to change the world overnight, but you can change your world by believing in yourself, by honoring your own values, by staying curious, and by showing up even when it's hard. You don't need to know all the answers to start. You just need to take the next step. One step, that's it. That's how you find your way. That's how purpose begins. You're young. That means you have the power to start over. You have the energy to explore. You have the time to try. And even if you've made mistakes, even if you've failed, even if you've wasted time, none of it is permanent. None of it defines you. You can choose differently. Right now, today, you can rewrite your story. So, stop waiting for the perfect plan. Stop waiting for certainty. Start now. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Because there's something powerful about people who keep going even when they're unsure. There's something magnetic about those who move with purpose even if the path is unclear. You don't need to have it all figured out to be impactful. You just need to be real. You just need to be willing. The world gets too loud. Come back to your why. Come back to what moves you. Come back to the moments that made your heart feel full. That's your compass. That's your truth. And when you walk in that truth, even if the world doesn't understand it, you'll feel free. You'll feel strong. You'll feel at peace. You are not lost. You are just becoming. And beginnings are sacred. Beginnings are messy and confusing and beautiful all at once. Don't run from them. Embrace them. Trust them. Because someday you'll look back and realize that the season you thought was lost was actually the one that found you. And when that day comes, you'll smile. Not because you've arrived, but because you finally understood something so important. You were never off course. All the twists, turns, and detours, all the moments of doubt, were never signs that you were lost. They were part of the journey, part of the process. You were always on your way, even when you couldn't see the path clearly. This journey of becoming is not meant to be easy. It's messy, chaotic, and often confusing. But it's also beautiful. The beauty lies in the moments when you struggle, when you fall, and when you rise again. Each of those moments is a testament to your strength, to your resilience. Each challenge, each setback, is building something far greater than what meets the eye. One day, you will look back and realize that those seasons you thought were lost, those moments of uncertainty, were actually the ones that shaped you into who you are meant to be. They were the moments that found you. Those quiet, sometimes painful seasons that transformed you in ways you couldn't have imagined when you were in the middle of them. Embrace that journey. Embrace the messiness, the unknown, the growth. Trust that you are always on your way, even when it feels like you're standing still. And when you finally reach the destination, whether that's a job, a relationship, or simply a sense of peace within yourself, you'll realize that the journey itself, the becoming, the learning, the growing, was the most meaningful part of all. You've been on the right path all along, and one day you'll see it with perfect clarity. As you continue on your journey, remember that patience is not a passive state. It's an active choice. It's a decision to trust that things will unfold in their own time, even when it feels like the world is moving at lightning speed around you. The world will tell you to rush, to hustle, to chase after everything at once. But the truth is, true growth comes from slowing down. Patience allows you to reflect, to learn from your experiences, and to make choices that align with your true self, not the version of yourself that society is trying to mold. Life is not a race. It's a marathon, and you are learning, growing, and evolving at the pace that is right for you. Every moment of waiting, every pause is a chance for clarity. Trust in that. Trust in the space you're in right now. There will be days when you feel unsure, when you question every decision you've made. There will be moments when you wonder if the path you're on is the right one. And that's okay. Embrace the uncertainty, because it's in these moments that your strength is built. The uncertainty forces you to step outside of your comfort zone and trust in something greater than yourself. You don't need to have all the answers today. The key is to stay committed to the journey, even when the road ahead seems unclear. Embrace the discomfort, the confusion, and the unknown. That's where real growth happens. And when you look back, you'll see how much stronger and wiser you've become because of it. Sometimes, the hardest thing to do is to let go. Let go of the past. Let go of relationships that no longer serve you. Let go of expectations that hold you back. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making space for something new, something better, something more aligned with who you are becoming. It takes courage to walk away from what no longer fits into your life. It takes courage to release the things that weigh you down, even if they once meant something to you. But remember this, when you make room for new things, you make room for growth. And growth, as we know, is the ultimate purpose. True strength is not about being invulnerable. It's about embracing your vulnerability. It's about recognizing that being open, being honest with yourself and others, is the most powerful thing you can do. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give yourself the freedom to heal, to learn, and to grow. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is the courage to show up as you are, without pretending, without hiding behind walls. It's the willingness to face your fears, your insecurities, and to move through them with grace. When you embrace vulnerability, you open the door to real connections, to real growth, and to real change. Everyone's journey is different, and it's important to remember that just because someone else is further ahead doesn't mean you're falling behind. Your path is uniquely yours, and your timing will be different from everyone else's. Trust that the right opportunities will come at the right time. Trust that when you're ready, you'll know. Life isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about savoring each moment, learning from every experience, and trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. Timing isn't just about the external world, it's also about your internal readiness. And when you trust in your own timing, you can navigate life with confidence and peace. Sometimes, we get so caught up in the big picture that we forget to celebrate the small wins along the way. These small victories, those little moments of progress, are what add up to something truly extraordinary. It's easy to overlook them, to think they don't matter because they aren't flashy or big. But the truth is, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Celebrate those moments. Take pride in the effort you put in in the challenges you've overcome, and in the progress you've made, no matter how it looks on the outside. These small wins are the building blocks of your success, and they deserve to be recognized. In a world that celebrates constant hustle, rest can feel like a luxury. But rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Without rest, your mind, body, and soul become depleted. You can't give your best if you're running on empty. You can't grow if you're too exhausted to even notice the opportunities around you. Give yourself permission to rest. Take breaks. Pause. Refill your cup. Remember, rest isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of self-care and resilience. It's necessary to recharge and come back stronger. Don't let the pressure of constant productivity make you forget that rest is part of the process. You need it and you deserve it. The road you're on is a process, and it won't always look like you imagined it would. There will be times when things don't go according to plan, and that's okay. Trust the process. Trust that every twist and turn is teaching you something important, even if it's hard to see at the moment. The key is to keep moving forward, even when things feel uncertain. The journey may be long, but every step is a part of your growth. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be right now. Each experience, good or bad, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Don't rush the process. Let it unfold as it's meant to. Success is not about never failing. It's about failing and getting back up again and again. Persistence is the key to success. It's the courage to keep going when everyone else has given up. It's the determination to push through even when the road is tough and the outcome uncertain. When you stay persistent, you are showing yourself that you can overcome any obstacle. Each time you rise, you grow stronger, more resilient, and more confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Keep going. Keep believing. Your persistence will lead you to places you never thought possible. One of the most powerful things you can do in life is learn to say no. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you responsible for your energy, your peace, and your time. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your boundaries. Every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you say yes to something better. You free up space in your life for the things that truly matter. Saying no allows you to say yes to your growth, to your purpose, and to your peace. Don't be afraid to say no. It's a powerful tool in creating the life you want to live. In a world where everyone seems to be racing the next milestone, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. But here's the truth. Your pace is perfect. It doesn't matter if your timeline doesn't match up with others. It doesn't matter if your progress looks different from someone else's. What matters is that you're moving forward at your own pace, in your own time. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Don't rush it. Don't compare it. Embrace the time it takes to learn, to grow, and to truly understand yourself. Life is not a race, it's a unique adventure for each of us. Own your pace and enjoy the ride. Your growth is uniquely yours, and it won't look like anyone else's. No two journeys are the same, even if they seem similar on the surface. Your challenges, your breakthroughs, your learnings, they're your failures. They all shape you in ways that are personal and meaningful. Celebrate your uniqueness. Embrace the fact that your growth doesn't have to match anyone else's expectations. There is no one right way to live your life, to achieve success, or to find your purpose. Your growth path is yours to create, and it's beautiful because it's uniquely you. Setbacks are not failures. They are stepping stones. They are lessons wrapped in discomfort, teaching you something that success alone cannot. When you face a setback, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every setback carries with it an opportunity to grow, to adjust your strategy, and to strengthen your resolve. Don't let setbacks discourage you. They are part of the process, and they are vital for your growth. The most successful people have faced the most failures. It's not the setbacks that define you. It's how you respond to them that matters. Self-belief is the foundation of all success. If you don't believe in yourself, it's impossible to take the steps necessary to reach your goals. Believing in yourself means trusting that you are capable, even when others doubt you. It means knowing your worth and not allowing anyone to make you feel small. The world may try to tell you that you're not enough, that you don't have what it takes. But when you believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Your self-belief is the fuel that will keep you going when things get tough. Trust in your abilities, even when the path is unclear. Your belief in yourself will guide you to where you need to go. You've been through the challenges, the doubts, the uncertainties, and the moments of brilliance. And now you're beginning to understand that this journey, your journey, is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up for yourself every day, embracing your path, and trusting the process. So don't be afraid to take the next step. Even when the road feels uncertain, take it with faith. You have everything you need within you to succeed. And as you continue on this path, remember, this is your story to write, your life to live. If this message resonated with you and gave you the encouragement to keep moving forward, like this video and visit our channel for more inspiring content that will help you grow, heal, and become the best version of yourself.